Hello, all my sweet friends. I just want to jump on here because I've got a tremendous week coming up. You guys know I'm going under surgery on Tuesday. They're taking my left kidney out, and it's kind of scary because the doctor's like, oh, you might bleed out on the table. So I said, hey, hang a bag of blood, dude. I want to stick around. I got things to do. I don't have time for this dying stuff, okay? So, yeah, I want lots of prayers. 7:30 in the morning on the 9th of September. That's why I'm putting this video out right now. I just want everybody to be thinking about me because thoughts go a long way. And we're powerful beings. We're co-creators. And we can really manifest and change people's health and everything through our thoughts and prayers. So putting that out there to everybody to help me out because I am determined to make it through this crazy surgery. I got to get both kidneys out to get a transplant, so I'm looking for a kidney. And join me on my social media of Katie Hayes on Facebook. I've been putting a link for the Baylor St. Luke's transplant program on there in case there's anybody out there in the world that wants to help me out. I've got, recently somebody said they might know somebody, so I'm excited. Because living this dialysis nightmare is for the birds. I'm serious. Getting stabbed 3 times a week in my leg graft. Ow! They're big needles too. I'm going to take a video of it and put it on my Facebook one of these days. As soon as I can get somebody freed up that'll take the video. Period. But I'm going through a lot. And if I make it through this surgery, I'm going to be going through a lot. Because they got to take the right one out next. And then I got to get the transplant. So, long haul for me. But I'm determined to stay here. I've got things to do, like I said. Joining Vital Health, I'm actively trying to heal as many people as I possibly can. Because these products are holistic based and herbs and nutrition the body can actually recognize and utilize. Not your Amazon product, not anything from a grocery store. Actual nutrition your body can recognize and utilize. So we're like changing people's lives. We're giving the body the nutrition it needs to heal itself. That's what's so exciting. So my shop is at Vital Health Global, and then there's a slash Katie Hayes 1. If you want to go to my shop, Vital Health Global, Katie Hayes 1. I think that link is also on my Facebook page if you're interested. But anyway, not here to lecture you on nutrition. I'm writing my second book right now, From Trauma to Transformation. And I'm totally excited about it because I really feel like it's got some really valuable information in it. Today I'm going to do the chapter on ascension, which is getting your chakras in line. And you know they are in the rainbow spectrum, starting with the red at the base, going up to orange, to yellow, to green, the heart, turquoise blue to the throat, purple for the third eye, and then this very indigo for the top of the head, the crown chakra. Getting all those, we call it a rainbow light body. And that's what the Egyptians were practicing. They would start in southern Egypt, and they would go through each one of the temples till you got to the Great Pyramid. And they would basically clear out all of your drama, all of the trespasses, all of the pain you've been through. They just work on clearing out their bodies so that by the time they get to the Great Pyramid, their body is all cleaned out and they're ready for the ascension. So that's kind of what I'm going through today. I'm going to talk about that in my book because it's why we're here. It's literally the reason why we've incarnated on this planet doing the 3D Earth School reality is to get into our plasma bodies. And that's what they were doing in Egypt. When you study the secret mystical teachings of the ancients, this is where you get this information of what our purpose is here to do. And I think it's totally exciting. This is what I really focus on in my life. The Gaia channel, I've encouraged everybody to go there and get a subscription. It's literally changed my life. And it'll change yours. And really, really appreciate all the love and support I've gotten from all my viewers. And I'm going through this huge health situation, trying to stay positive, keep it going, and look to the future and try to help heal other people. And see, the point of this lifetime, you guys, this is not about materialism and having the best clothes, the designer clothes. I'm wearing a thrift store dress, which I wear all the time. It's about your soul. It's about your heart. It's about serving others. It's about me being here so that I can be a good grandma and a good mom and a good friend, and teach people how to heal their bodies and how to move through this crazy existence and staying positive, being a good example of integrity and inspiration. And that's literally why I'm here. And if God calls me home next Tuesday, I've had a good life and I love you all and I'm out. But I'm really counting on sticking around and, continuing to do these videos. So this may be my last video, or you may see me come back and I get to see you again. But, you can't be afraid of death because you're literally just dropping your meat suit. I mean, your spirit is immortal and you just continue on. And maybe God has a new assignment for me. I don't know. But it's so weird that my surgery is on the, I don't know if you guys are into numerology, but September 9th. And then when you add up 2025, it's a 9. It's a 999 day, which means completion, which could signal my leaving the planet. I mean, I'm just being real with you. And that's what I've kind of told my loved ones, my friends. Like, it may be an exit date for me. It may be God saying, you've done a great job, Katie. Thank you so much for all your hard work. Now we have a new assignment for you. So I'm just letting you know that I've really enjoyed being here. I've had a great life. I've really enjoyed doing these YouTube videos for everybody and trying to give you all the fruits of my work on myself and knowledge that I've accumulated, and push people in the direction of all these. I could tell you some authors to look up. Helen Blavatsky has Isis Remembered. Big, huge book. It's immense, okay? It's going to take you a long time to get through it. The other one is Manly P. Hall's Secret Teaching of All Ages. They kind of go hand in hand. They kind of refer to each other. So they're kind of talking about esoteric knowledge and hermetics and occult understandings. And everybody freaks out over the occult. It's metaphysical information. It's what the ancients used to practice, okay? So the church has really demonized it because they don't want you looking outside the Bible. They don't want you looking at other information because, they want to be the sole authority on spirituality. And I'm just here to say that you got to look outside. Like Eckhart Tolle, The Power of Now. It's interesting because he gives an insight into some of the teachings of Jesus that I didn't really realize. He speaks in allegories, which are like stories upon stories, and there's like a hidden meaning in what he's saying. Like walking on water, do you know what that really means? It means mastering your emotions, because water's emotion, and when you walk on it, you're mastering it. So there's all these allegories. Even with his birth and his death, there's all these allegories of what's really going on. And I just really, really encourage you to look outside of the proverbial box. Keep your mind open to other information that is out there. You just have to dig for it. The Gnostics had a very good insight into the archons and how our little illusionary world was created. And it also gives you kind of a clue as to some of the lies that were perpetrated by the church and killing 80 million people. But this is information that I think everybody should have to make a decision for themselves where their spirituality lies, period. It's really important to always expand yourself, always ask questions, always look outside of the box. Because the powers that be, all the systems that are in play that are kind of controlling us, from government, schools, and religion, they try to corral you into this very narrow spectrum of information. And they're basically not telling you a whole lot of stuff about our history. And so I really encourage you to look into our ancient past, especially because some of the galactic wars that went on, some of the different star seeds that came down here and created us. We have about 12 different star seed DNA in our bodies, and really the reason why we are the way we are. A lot of the traits that we have are from these different beings, and I just encourage everybody to keep an open mind and understand that we've been fed a very tiny sliver amount of our past information that's been manipulated to control us. So when you understand that we've kind of been lied to and corralled into this existence that we're in right now, the culture that we live in, and that there's a way bigger understanding, a lot more information than has been given to us, and you start really investigating some of this information, it'll change your life. Like, I am a total different person than I was when I was much younger because this information is so powerful. The mystery schools, if you got any information on that, once again, the Gaia channel has an amazing mystery school channel. I really encourage everybody to get that because it starts to open your mind and heart to higher information that you're not going to get anywhere else. You're just not. I mean, it's just not mainstream. And it has really opened my being to a higher mind that I feel very blessed to have the ability to know these things that I know. I've tried to encourage other people to get this information because it changes you when you know where you've come from and where you're going and who you are and what your mission is. I mean, can you just feel that in your body? In your body, that just having that knowledge that everybody wants to know, and knowing where it came from and how amazing and powerful we are and why we have been completely hoodwinked and trying to be shut down at every turn because we are so powerful. We have been suppressed intentionally by the systems that are around us because they're so worried we're going to wake up and call bullshit on their fake situation they've created for us and that we're not going to follow their rules anymore. And that's really what I'm trying to do, is enlighten people as to our true origins and where all the stories have come from and why they've shoved down our throats these stories, and how we can get knowledge to change our story so that we understand who we are and how important we are and what our trajectory is for our future, and not be force-fed it from religions or governments or society or even our schools that don't even give us half of the understanding of what's real. They pretty much fabricate everything and just shove it down our throats, just all these lies, period. So that's why I'm so excited about getting on here and talking to you guys and promoting the channel, because I really truly have changed as a person. I'm way more confident and powerful and uplifted and positive every day because I know who I am and I know where I'm going, and I want to give that gift to everybody else. Why wouldn't you? We can create an amazing new existence if we all get the education that is our God-given right to have, period. The powers that be have literally been oppressing us and standing on us for hundreds of thousands of years. We have literally been lied to all that time to corral us into a very narrow mindset and force-fed this paradigm of polarity where there's good and evil, and you need to hate the evil and always go towards the light and the good. But I'm here to say it takes the light and the dark to make this world go round, And the most powerful thing you can do is forgive someone that's trespassed against you, and to bless them with all your love and your energy. Love your neighbor. That's what Jesus came to say. And they have totally hijacked Jesus' teachings. You'll find that out when you read Eckhart Tolle's Power of Now. He really lays it out how they have completely lied about him to control his message so they can control the masses. He wanted you to control your ego, to have you be completely humble. That's what I'm trying to say. Not humiliated, but humble. And to give and serve. And to be poor of things. That it's not a game of collecting stuff. It's not a materialistic world. This is a spiritual quest, which requires zero materialism, period. You can see that I have a lot of stuff. So I don't exactly live by the teachings, because 57 years on this planet, I've accumulated quite a lot of stuff. But I'm excited that when I pass, for all this stuff to be blessings on people. For people to receive my stuff, have a little memory of me, and I'm free. Because you can't take it with you, everybody. Why would you want to accumulate it in your life? Why would you want to work to pass your stuff to your kids? I feel bad leaving all my stuff to my kids because I got a lot of stuff. But I'm just hoping my friends help alleviate the pressure that my daughter's going to deal with all this stuff. I really hope that I don't leave next week. I feel very strongly about my mission here and how important I am in this world. But you know, when it's your time to go and God calls you, that's it. You know, so I may not have any control at all over whether I stay or not, but I've been meditating about it, and been getting a lot of messages about it, and they did say to me, this is an exit point for you. You can choose to leave, or you can choose to stay. It's really up to you. So I think my higher self, my subconscious, we're all in agreement that it's really important for me to stay. So I'm planning on making it out, and then I will be back on here to let you know I've survived and how I'm doing in a few weeks. But this is my last transmission for now. And I just wanted to leave you this seed of knowledge in case I don't make it, that you guys will have a path to like try to, you know, start looking at ancient civilizations and mythologies and ancient knowledge about Atlantis and the Orion system, the Pleiadians. We got Pleiadians, Arcturians, Andromedans, the Galactic Federation. We've got all these brothers and sisters that are in other planets that have helped seed us and helped us survive by supporting us and loving us and wanting this Earth human experience to continue. So we have a lot of support out there and a lot of love. And I just want you to know that we're not alone. We've never been alone. And that there's a lot of love and support for this this beautiful experience on this planet. And that every single one of you is important. And I hope that nobody tries to leave early like my son did, because that is not what we're here to do. We're here to fight it out, push through, be strong, gather your courage, find the help you need if you're feeling really, really down and don't want to be here anymore. You know, feelings pass, situations change, things come through. And if you're going through a dark time, just know that that's a great time for growth, and to look at it that way as you're going to push to the next level by doing some very introspective work on yourself. I never look at depression or people that are really sad as a bad thing. I look at it as an amazing healing time, and to give yourself the grace to go through those emotions and then push through them, because on the other side is a beautiful, magical reality that you're going to learn a lot about yourself and you're going to be a better person because of it, especially if you keep an open mind and love yourself through it. I find that to be very, very important. Not many humans alive right now have the strength, integrity, and ability to be loving and supportive of you. Everybody's got their own stuff going on. So I encourage you to never lean on a single human. Okay, that's what the creative source in universe God is for. The one that created this entire situation, which is this beautiful earth school that we're going through. And the love that's there for us is just immense and huge. And lean on that. Talk it out. Know that whenever somebody harms you, God sees everything. And the way that you respond to the negativity is what is put on your soul. So when you pass, there's a judgment day and they show you how you've impacted people's lives. And you get to feel how you made other people feel. So if you do negative things, the most important thing to do is go to that person and apologize. And then send them blessings and prayers and love. All your enemies, I want you to do this to them, okay? Forgive them. Lighten your load. That's what they were doing from passing from temple to temple to get to the Great Pyramid in Egypt. They were forgiving all the trespassers and they were literally lightening their load, because you cannot enter the Great Pyramid with all your baggage. It will not end well for you. A lot of the sacred stone circles around the planet and the temples and the pyramids and everything, they have encoded in their energy that created them this amazing ability to transform you and heal you. But when you come into those sacred spaces, if you come with heavy heart, you're not going to get the healing that you need. So the work has to be done before you can travel around the planet and go to these sacred sites. That's why I encourage you to do a lot of meditation and a lot of letting things go and forgiving the people that have harmed you, hurt you, not been there for you, said mean things to you, whatever that may be, to understand that they're human going through their own trials and tribulations. People only come at you for what they're going through. Do not take it personal. What they're going through, they're going to land on you. Even if they say they love you, they may hurt you because they're going through a hard time. So they lash out and it has nothing to do with you. It's very important not to take what other people say to you personally. That is a principle that I want you all to really understand, and how important that is to get that, because the life is too short. And when you accumulate anger, frustration, and wanting to have retribution and hurt somebody for hurting you, all of that is very low vibrational. And that low vibrational energy in your body causes disease. Your body loves you so much, it's going to store that anger in your liver. And I personally have a situation. My sister died of cancer all over her body. She was somebody that never, ever could let it go. She held grudges. She couldn't forgive. And she died of cancer all over her body. I truly believe that I am still here with all that I've been through in 15 years because I am able to transcend what has been done to me. And believe me, I could fill an entire video of people being mean to me, people stealing from me, abusing me, treating me like crap, even my own family, okay? I could fill a whole video on trespasses, but I choose not to write about it in my books. I choose not to talk about it in my videos. I choose the light. I choose to forgive. I choose to let go. I choose to get on with my life and to love myself thoroughly every day. Affirmations. Katie, you are so amazing. Do you know how beautiful you are? Truly believe it when you say, I love you, Katie. I love you. Feel it. Feel it in your body. Do it every day. And make sure you stay in that positive mindset. And let me tell you the secret. When you build up that huge bank account of loving yourself with those affirmations every day, you become bulletproof. Who can tell you you're crappy and you're a terrible person or you're ugly or whatever? All of that bounces off. You don't absorb it anymore. It doesn't even matter because you look at that person and smile and go, bless your heart. I'm sorry that you feel that way. I hope you have a blessed day. You don't take it into yourself anymore. You understand that whatever they're saying to you, projecting onto you, is coming from how they feel about themselves. Has nothing to do with you. And that's my gift to you, to make you understand how incredibly powerful and beautiful you are and what an amazing journey you're on. And allow yourself to cry, allow yourself to be depressed, but bounce back out of it knowing that you've got a mission to do. We are all here to serve each other. We are all here to be inspirational, guiding lights to each other. And it's really important that we stay focused on those attributes to make it through this incredibly negative world. Because we're all we have. Well, and leaning on the higher spirit, I can't say that enough. When I meditate and I'm, prayer, let me tell you a secret about prayer. Prayer is not saying, God, give me a car. I need this. I need that. That is not the way to pray. The way to pray is to say, God, I am so grateful for all the gifts you have given me. My life is so blessed and abundant, and I'm so grateful for all the love and support you have given me. And I love you, and I appreciate you, and I honor you with every breath I take. And I want you to know that I am your servant, and I will do your will. You give me an assignment, it's done. Period. That's what we're here to pray about. And of course, when I ask for prayers for my surgery, stick a little prayer in for Katie to make it through her surgery, because it's literally how I made it through the incredible health crisis I went through 15 years ago. I had so many people around the country praying for me. And the doctors gave me a 3% chance to make it. And when I made it, they're like, what are you still doing here? I literally had one doctor's jaw drop open when I saw him. And he's like, I don't even understand how you're in front of me right now. Because they're mechanically thinking of the body. They don't know about spirit. They don't understand the power of spirit. And prayer is that connection with source and that integrity of putting out there of well-wishing on somebody. And your energy goes into my energy and then helps me push through, because when you're in a coma or in a really weakened state, and you feel all that love coming in, it pushes you through. And that's what happened to me 15 years ago. And it's going to carry me through the kidney surgery. I just know I'm going to be fine. But I just want you to know that your thought intentions are incredibly powerful. And I want you to believe that about yourself. I want you to know that about yourself, that you're not just some small little human walking around on this earth. You are amazing. You are a fractal of God. You are a co-creator. You have a purpose and a mission, and you are so important to this entire story of this planet. And I just want you to know that in your heart, in your soul, so that you don't walk around feeling small, because who tells you you're small? The government. Religion tells you a sinner. All these places that we have put our trust have constantly given us the message that we are nothing, that we are small, that we're not powerful. Because what do they gain? Power, control, and that's what they're all about. So having that understanding, having that knowledge of what a badass you are and how amazing you are and how much impact you can make. A lot of times when I do my meditation, I'll go into this visualization of loving the earth. And Mother Earth, Mother Gaia needs us right now bad. She's going through the most amazing transformation. And it's going to be rocky, guys. I just have to say, in the next year, buckle up, Buttercup. I have it on good authority that we're going to have earthquakes, tsunamis, weird weather, literally in the next 2 to 3 years. It's going to get bad, you guys, really bad. So, anchor in all your positivity, send your blessings to Mother Gaia, and just understand that we're loved and supported, and that we're powerful, and that you never know when it's your time to go, and be okay with that, because death is not really a death, it's dropping your meat suit, and that your immortal soul will continue on, and you might have another assignment coming your way. We never know when it's our time to go. So I just want you to be comfortable with that understanding and be at peace with that understanding. I'm at peace. If I go next week, I'm going to have a party with my relatives, Going to see my son and my mom, my dad, my aunts, uncles. It's going to be a huge celebration when I pass. And I'm actually looking forward to it. But I don't want to go prematurely. I know I still have work to do here. I have these beautiful grandsons, my beautiful daughters, and I love everybody so much. And my heart is not into leaving yet. I don't feel like I've really completed my mission, so I'm going to stick around. But I love you guys, and I want the very best for you. And I want you to know that KatyHayesArt@gmail.com, Katy, is my email. If you ever want to talk about hypnotherapy, vitamins, spirituality, ancient knowledge, where to go with books, and I'm reading lots of books. But I wish you all the best, and hope to see you again. And you keep shining your light, okay? Bye.